What to do first when your spouse passes away. The overwhelming silence. The moment your spouse passes, the world doesn't just pause at fractures. The routines you built together, the inside jokes, the sound of their voice in the next room, all of it vanishes, leaving behind a silence so heavy it feels physical. It's not just the absence of sound, it's the absence of them, their laughter, their sighs, the way they'd hum while making coffee. The house doesn't feel empty, it feels hollowed out. In that haze of grief, confusion, and unexpected decisions, most people find themselves paralyzed, unsure of where to even begin. You might stare at their side of the bed, half expecting them to walk in. You might pick up your phone to text them before remembering. This isn't just sadness, it's disorientation, as if the compass of your life has lost its true north. This isn't about legal checklists or funeral logistics. It's about you, how to navigate those first brutal waves of loss with both practicality and compassion. Below are 6 essential steps born from real stories of survival to help you steady yourself when the ground has disappeared beneath you. 1. Feel before you fix. In the early days, there's a dangerous temptation. Stay busy. Dive into paperwork, answer calls, organize anything to outrun the pain. You'll tell yourself, if I stop moving, I'll collapse. And maybe you will. But grief deferred doesn't disappear. It festers, like a wound bandaged too tightly. Before you do anything else, give yourself permission to feel. Cry until your ribs ache. Scream into a pillow. Sit in their chair and whisper to the emptiness. Let yourself say their name out loud, even if your voice cracks. Light a candle for them. Leave their coffee cup on the table for a week if you need to. This isn't weakness. It's the bravest thing you can do. Take Evelyn, 81, who lost her husband after 52 years. For weeks, she scrubbed floors and sorted closets, insisting she was fine until one night, she collapsed into his favorite armchair and sobbed. She didn't just cry for him, she cried for her, for the woman who no longer knew how to be Evelyn without Evelyn and Jim. That moment didn't heal her, but it freed her. Grief isn't a problem to solve, it's a weight to carry. And you can't carry what you refuse to hold. Remember, you're not broken for hurting. You're human, and humans are meant to grieve what they've loved. 2. Reach out before you isolate. Grief is a master manipulator. It convinces you that no one understands, that you're a burden, that solitude is safer. It whispers, they're tired of your tears. It lies. But isolation is where healing goes to die. Call a friend. Answer the door when someone knocks. Say, I'm not okay out loud. Not I'm managing, not I'll be fine, just the raw, unfiltered truth. You don't need to perform strength or entertain guests. Just let someone sit beside you in the dark. Jim, 77, learned this too late. After his wife died, he ignored calls until they stopped. He told himself, I don't want to ruin their day with my sadness. But grief, when locked away, grows shadows. Weeks later, a neighbor found him hollow-eyed and barely eating. His turning point, a simple vow, one conversation a day. That tiny thread of connection became his lifeline. Action step, text one person right now, I need you. Not tomorrow. Not when you're ready. Now. 3. Gather the documents even when it hurts. Death is bureaucratic. Bills arrive, accounts freeze, and deadlines loom all while you're drowning in grief. The electric company won't pause your bill for heartbreak. The bank won't extend deadlines for sorrow. But delaying this step can cost you dearly. Locate the will, insurance policies, bank details, and marriage certificate. Open the filing cabinet they always organized. Log into the email account they managed. It will hurt. Do it anyway. Ask a trusted friend to help if it's overwhelming. Harold, 79, almost lost his wife's life insurance payout because he didn't know where she'd filed it. She always handled this, he said, staring at the drawer where she'd tucked it under sewing supplies. Now you have to, grief replied. Don't let confusion compound your pain. Practical tip, use a shoebox if you need to. Label it important, do not ignore. Put it where you'll see it next to the bed, on the kitchen counter. Grief makes us forget, make it impossible to ignore. 4. Protect your body like your life depends on it, because it does. Grief isn't just emotional, it's physical. Widows often face weight loss, insomnia, or even heart complications from untreated stress. Your body is in survival mode, flooded with cortisol, your immune system weakened. This isn't melodrama, it's biology. Eat even if it's just toast. Set alarms for meals if you must. Drink water. Leave glasses in every room. Step outside for 5 minutes. Not for fresh air, but to remind your body it's still alive. Margaret, 84, collapsed in a grocery store because she'd forgotten to eat or take her medication. I just didn't feel hungry, she said. But grief doesn't ask permission. It takes. Your body is your anchor now. Treat it like one. Survival rule: move, hydrate, rest, repeat. Not for tomorrow, for today. 5. Resist the urge to make big decisions. The impulse to sell the house, move away, or purge their belongings is normal but dangerous. Grief convinces us that running from the pain is the same as healing it. It's not. George, 76, sold his home days after his wife's death, only to regret it deeply. I thought leaving would make it easier, he admitted later. But I lost her twice, first her, then every place we'd loved together. Grief clouds judgment. Wait, breathe. Let the fog lift. Permanent choices deserve a clear mind. Mantra: not now, not yet. Write it on your mirror. Say it to pushy relatives. Time is the only ally grief respects. 6. Rebuild your identity. You're still here. The hardest truth. You're not just mourning them, you're mourning the you who existed with them. The you who was a wife, a husband, a partner. The you who knew how to be part of a we. After 55 years of marriage, Irene, 82, rediscovered her love of painting, a part of herself she'd buried decades ago. It felt like cheating, she confessed. But then I realized he loved me, not just the version of me that loved him. You're allowed to change, to find new joys, to say, this is who I am now. Not to replace, but to continue. Question to ask yourself: what's one small thing I can do today just for me? Not for the kids, not for their memory, for you. Final thoughts. You are not alone. This pain is yours, but the path isn't. Others have walked this road before you, clutching the same shattered pieces, asking the same impossible questions. They too wondered if they'd ever breathe normally again. They too woke up reaching for someone gone. Healing isn't about moving on. It's about moving forward, one imperfect step at a time. Some days, forward is just getting out of bed. Other days, it's laughing without guilt. Both counts. Your story isn't over. It's just a chapter you didn't expect to write. And though the pen feels heavy now, the pages ahead are still yours. Which step resonates most with you? Comment below with 1 through 6, or share your own experience. You're not alone here. Your words might be the lifeline someone else needs today.